Okay, so next lesson is graphing tangent and cotangent in Radians, and this will be the last one. So just 2 assignments this week. Yeah, there is a third, but I'm not gonna post it. Not trying to kill you guys. So, but I will say this. I'm gonna explain this one a little bit differently. So, trying to simplify it a little bit for you, which you would think that would make this video shorter, but no. So, here we go. Remember, for tangent, cotangent, the period is not 360 degrees, it's exactly half of that, so 180 degrees. And because we're dealing with radians, we need not 2 pi, but 1 pi. So it's going to be pi divided by the frequency. Yeah, and I'm out of room because I'm an idiot, so I'm going to go down. So you got pi divided by frequency, pi fourths. The pi's cancel, so it's really like 1 divided by 1/4, which is 4. Yeah, so period is 4. That is important. So you get 3, 1, and 5 as your road, top, middle, bottom, and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The period is 4. So for tangent, and this is different than how I've explained it in the past. Is you can still do it the way I taught you in the past. So this is just different. I'm trying to make it quicker for you. Ready? For tangent, which is different than cotangent, this number right here, 5, tells you where to put the very first point. And then, you know, tangent goes like this. And then the asymptotes, remember, period is 4, the asymptotes will be 2 that way and 2 this way for tangent. This is not how cotangent works. So you got a asymptote here at 3 and at 7. That's horrible, sorry. Okay. So that's 3, that's 7. Altogether, period is 4. Yeah? And then the second point, of course, you go exactly halfway over and to the top of the road, and exactly halfway over and to the bottom of the road. And that's how you do tangent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 cycle. Yeah? Pretty easy, hopefully. I did a better job explaining. Okay, so 2 situations. Either the frequency will be in radians or the phase displacement will be in radians. So let me do one of those. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. And then I'll recap it for you. I'm going to use exactly the same road because, you know, at this point, you guys perfectly understand what that does. It's all this other mumbo-jumbo nonsense that is the sticking point. So I'm going to keep that the same just for simplicity's sake. And let's go with a frequency of 2. And then we'll go x minus pi 8 as our phase displacement. Period. This time I'm going to abbreviate. Pi divided by frequency. Remember, for sine, cosine, secant, cosecant, it's 2 pi. But for tangent, cotangent, it's 1 pi. So you got pi divided by frequency, which is 2 pi halves. Now, I'm going to get a common denominator just to make the math easier. The adding, the counting, I should say. So, I want it to be common denominator, so I need to multiply this by 4, this by 4. So you get 4 pi 8 as your period. Yeah? And now we graph. Oops, sorry. Better? Yeah. Got 3 here, 1 here, 5 here. Make sure it's equally spaced, blah blah blah. And this number is I'm gonna count by 8s, obviously. Counted by 8s. 1 8, 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s, pi 8s. Yeah. That's 2 pi 8s, 3 pi 8s, 4 pi 8s, 5 pi 8s. Yeah. And this is 0 pi 8, so 0. This is negative pi 8s right there. Dun dun dun. And tangent. So just like the problems above, this number tells you exactly where to put your first middle of the road point. So this number, which is pi over 8, tells you exactly where to put your first middle of the road point. Yeah. Next. Period is 4 pi 8. So I need to go 2 8s that way, 2 8s that way for my asymptotes. That's 1 8, 2 8s. There's going to be an asymptote here. 1 8, 2 8s. There's going to be an asymptote here. Yeah. And then tangent goes up from left to right. So let's see, go exactly halfway, and then to the top of the road. Go exactly halfway, and then to the bottom of the road. It's rare that one of your critical points is on the y-axis like that, but it happens. And dun, 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 dun. One cycle. Let me make sure that I have my period correct. 4 8s. 1 8, 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s. Hey! Yep. Yeah? A little bit different. I don't like how I did that, by the way. I should have curved it more like upwards like that. Because if it follows along this trajectory, it actually will hit the asymptote, and it's not supposed to ever touch the asymptote. Yeah? Like MC Hammer. You can't touch this. Let's do a couple. We're only at the 7-minute mark, so I told you this is going to be quicker. Dang. I'm getting way better at this. Let's do one cotangent, yeah, or maybe 2. We'll do 2 cotangents. Y equals, I'm going to use the exact same, yeah, just to illustrate the difference, yeah. And this time let's do pi over 2 for our frequency. And then I'm going to do x minus 3. 3, 2, 3, 2. I'm an idiot. It's hard to think of these problems, I'm telling you. Anyways, period. 1 pi divided by the frequency. And dun 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 dun. The pi's cancel, so it's like 1 divided by a half, which is 2. Oops, sorry. Dun, 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 dun. 3, 1, 5. Now, remember, I'm explaining this differently than I have in the past, so pay attention. This number right here will tell you the location, because remember, cotangent is cosine over sine. So this number right here tells you the location of the first asymptote. So 1, 2, 3. That's the first asymptote. And period is 2. So 4, 5. And this number plus this number tells you where the next asymptote will be. Yeah. Remember, to graph sine, or not sine, to graph tangent or cotangent, you need two asymptotes. Yeah. Okay, and then middle of the road, bam. And then you go exactly halfway over and up. Exactly halfway over and to the bottom. And bam, 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 bam. Let me double check, make sure I got my frequency right, my period right. So, period is 2. I'm 100% confident of that. So from 3 to 5 is 2. Those numbers match up. Cotangent goes this way. Yeah. Now I could have went like went backwards too and put another asymptote right here and did my one cycle right there, but whatever. I like to count forward. Most people count forward, not backwards. So, but you can if you want to count backwards. And let's do another example with a numeric frequency. Let's go with a 6. Ooh, creative, yeah. And then let's go with a I want to say radical, wrong word, starts with an R. Radian phase displacement of what I used last time, pi 8. So let's go. Let's go pi thirds. Yeah. Period equals pi divided by the frequency. The frequency is 6, pi 6, and then we want a common denominator. So, ooh, I'm gonna have to change that to 2 6. Da da da. 3, 5, 1, and looks like we're counting by 6. 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, 4 6, 5 6, 6 6, 7 6, whatever. And 1 6, 2 6 is right here, and that will be our first asymptote. And then our next asymptote is this number, which is pi thirds, or 2 pi 6, plus that number. So 2 6 plus 1 6 is 3. So the next asymptote is, believe it or not, right there. So this one has a very short period, compacted period, whatever. And then right in the middle of the road, dumped, and then you go exactly halfway over, which means we're at 12ths now, by the way. If I were to ask you the coordinates of this point right here, it would be, you'd have to count by 12. So this would be 4 12ths. This would be, this is 4 12ths, this is 6 12ths. So right, 4 12ths, 6 12ths, this would be 5 12ths. So this would be like in 24ths. Yeah. Thank gosh I'm not going to ask you the coordinates to that point. Yeah. And then the next one, you go exactly halfway and down to the bottom of the road, like that. And then you connect it with a little wave. Voila. You like it? So, recap. For cotangent, x tells you the location of the first asymptote. X plus period tells you location of the second asymptote, or next asymptote to the right. Yeah. Asymptote. Yeah. But for let me find my tangent. But for tangent, x tells you the first middle point. Difference. And so you're going to have to, split the period in half and go half to the left, half to the right to create your asymptotes. There you go. If you were to add this plus this, it would tell you what is that? So 1/8 plus 4/8 is 5/8. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8. 5/8 right here. So x plus p would tell you the second middle point. So if you were trying to draw 2 cycles, there you go. And then mathematically, obviously, if you know this is the middle, then you could easily, with your eyeballs, figure out where the period is, or sorry, where the asymptote is. Sorry. Okay. Have fun. I don't know how many problems there are.